I just want to talk about my experience lately looking for a job. So, right now, I am guess you'd say I'm 36 years old, body feels about 77, and times are hard. So, I am just a typical call center girly. I'm not saying that, I'm the most skillful. I am entitled to being able to get rich off of doing answering phone calls. But only a couple of years ago was I able to hold down one call center job and at least pay my rent, buy some food for myself because it's just me, and have some money left over for a couple of hobbies. I am, as you can see, as I'm painting, I like to paint and draw. So, I could buy some watercolors from time to time. A very modest, very At least I think it's modest. I'm not asking for the sun and the moon. But anyway, I want to talk about my experience so far in the year of 2024 looking for work. Right now, I am an independent contractor for a platform called LiveOps. And it is barely, barely paying my bills. Barely. I am at a point where I am paying rent almost a month late. It's rough. So, of course, I'm looking for call center work. I don't have a car and I live in not a remote, like, I'm not in the middle of nowhere, but I'm not in a major city. So, in order to travel to pretty much anywhere, you need a car because the public transit here runs every hour or so. So, AKA, you can't really rely on it to get to and from work. Plus, they stop running at like 8 o'clock at night, don't start until 6 o'clock in the morning, and they don't even run on Sundays. Anyway, so I go on to this website called Rat Race Rebellion because I'm looking for remote call center work. That's what I've been doing over the last 4 years. That's what I'm familiar with. And again, I applied to this job and they use Workday. I, with every fiber of my being, hate Workday. It's so annoying. Every time you apply to a job, they want you to create a brand new spanking account. I've made 700 accounts and then enter your resume. The You put in your resume, it doesn't even read the stuff properly. Whatever. So I apply for this position. It's paying $15 an hour. Mind you, in 2020, even though that's still very low, I could make that work because back in 2020, my rent, I live in a rent subsidized apartment or a low income apartment because God knows I can't afford anything else. But back in 2020, my rent was like $620. Now my rent's same apartment, same under 500 square foot. I'm not complaining about the size. It's enough for me. Although I wish my kitchen and bathroom were a little bit small, a little bit bigger, but I can live with this. I can live with that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to splice this video together. Going back to, I'm applying to this job and they use Workday, and I apply, and they have these little assessment things. This particular position, I will say, the assessment was actually not annoying and tedious. It gave you like a video answer what is best and worst way to handle a customer inquiry, and there was like three to four of them. It was very short and simple, straightforward. So those kind of assessments I don't mind, but I have applied to jobs in the last few months that have you do these little personality quizzes that have like 70, 80 questions, and they ask you stupid questions like, are you the type of person, or would you, they have a statement. It is okay to lie or steal at work as long as you don't get caught. Is it most like you or not like you at all? Who in their right mind would say that it is okay for you to do that? Nobody. Nobody. This is just a tedious waste of time. And not only that, that's a ghost position. That's anyway, going back to the recent position. So I go through this assessment, and a couple of hours later, I get an email that says, "Oh, congratulations! We like it. We want you to schedule an interview." And when I saw that I had to schedule an interview, I actually did not feel excited. If this was a year ago for me, I would have been stoked. However, I knew once I was supposed to schedule my interview what was going to happen. I'm going to log into their portal, and what would you look at that? There's no appointment times for me to actually schedule an interview. This has happened to me multiple times this year. I will go through the process, create an account, do their little assessment thing, and then they want you to schedule a time to schedule an interview for their company, and they have no time slots available. I guess this is one of the other ways that ghost jobs exist. So as soon as I saw that there was no openings, I just kind of mentally wrote this job off and I said to myself, well, this is a dead end. If anyone even makes it this far into the video, thank you. I'm shocked. I don't usually see, I don't know if you even want to stick around that long, but I appreciate it. What's your experience like looking for a job? Especially if you're the type of person that does do call center or customer service type of roles. I would love to hear it. I'm going to start rambling and I don't want to do that. So, bye.